What up, world? It's your boy Dirty D for those that know me. For those that follow me on IG, my handle is at Rumple Smooth Skin. And welcome to episode 9 of Digging in the Crate podcast. Now, today we're going to re-enter the Reimaged series, talk about a shoe once the word got out, started with a lot of hype, and then eventually, as we got closer and closer to the release date, that hype dwindled and the brand awareness dwindled on it. So today we're going to talk about the Air Jordan 1 UNC Reimaged. Now, this one takes the same dressing as the Chicago version, you know, with the age collar, the age cracked leather, and the age outsole. And honestly, I don't know how I feel about this release. The Chicago version of the Reimagine was executed well. Like I said, they used a different type of leather. I want to say that style was closer to the 1994 retro when Jordan retired from the game, and they wanted to start bringing brand awareness of Jordan back to, you know, people regardless of him leaving the game. So they, you know, started retroing around that time. This one, like I said, you got the aged leather cracked. You got the Wings logo returns versus the black toe, which is a reason why people felt that this one sat on shelves. But honestly, I can say I don't know how I feel about this one. You see the actual coloring of the foam through the, you know, through the tongue here. And a lot of people said that the outsole is very aged. And I don't know. I guess you can say with this blue, this aged outsole probably does make it look a little weird, but I'm going to wear mine to keep me from wearing my 2015 pair, which we will be doing a comparison on. So, yeah, at this point, I think it's probably safe to say that it's time to start thinking about going to the 85 mold, which is exactly what Jordan Brand did earlier this year with the limited release of the Bread 85 that they said they went in the kitchen and recooked up, and leave this one in the archives. But with that, with every single shoe they're releasing with the Reimagined treatment, if they do decide to do the 85 cut, they're probably going to be extremely limited. I feel like the $250 price point was like a beta test to see if we will go based on, you know, the accolades and actual details of the sneaker. And as you can see, that they saw that it actually sold. So let's see what happens with that. Stuff like this, rather sneakers like this, when you guys start to do this type of treatment, it will probably make more sense to do it with an 85 cut. Now, this is Michael Jordan's favorite color. When the actual 85 version of the Jordan 1 came out, Jordan asked if he could play in this shoe every single game. And of course, with the rule regulations and the uniform code, that wasn't allowed. You know, now in today's game, you can wear whatever shoe color that you want on the court, regardless of what the uniform color is. So, but for collectors, we know that this is Michael Jordan's favorite colorway. So eventually, at some point, you know, this shoe will go up in value. It won't be no time soon, but yeah, to see these sit online. But I'm not surprised because the 2015 version sat online as well. You know, it wasn't an instant sellout at all. Like, they literally sat for months until Nike decided to just go ahead and just, I guess, just pull stocks, and they probably ended up at outlets. I'm not quite sure. Again, let's try to see what happens with the following remainder of the year. It's a lot of stuff that's breaking. It's a lot of stuff that's probably going to be limited releases. Stuff that used to be general releases, but, you know, Jordan Brand trying to bring back that brand awareness. I really don't like what they've been doing. You know, they've been making a lot of stuff extremely limited, just basically pulling back on stock and just sending a specific amount of shoes to stores. Just go ahead and open up the floodgates like y'all did earlier in the years and just let people get it versus just being scared of stuff sitting in stock. And, you know, allow us collectors or people who just trying to wear the shoe, beat it up, and potentially go back and get another pair to just do so. Okay? All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into it and dig in the crate. Now, we're going to talk about the 2015 version of this shoe and do a comparison. And a lot of people will probably prefer the 2015 version over the 2025 version. Now, this one also, like I said, sat on shelves as well. The leather on this one is a little bit different, but just because it's softer doesn't mean that it's premium leather. I will say that. But you get a cleaner outsole. You do get 2 laces, same laces that you get, you know, with this one. But as you can see, the powder blues, a little different. Honestly, I'm not a fan of baby blue, which is why this one is still dead stock. Like I said, I bought this pair because I knew this is Michael Jordan's favorite color. So I bought this potentially just to be a trophy shoe, just to sit in the case or something like that. But pretty sure that everybody that got these probably beat them up. Like I said, some of these are grails. Chicago's are always, everybody seems to be everybody's grail. My grail is definitely the Black Toes. This is my personal favorite. Like I said in the previous episode, this was the shoe that Jordan was wearing when he made the Jumpman logo. So it's just different to see everybody's opinion. I love everybody's opinion. You know, certain shoes people like, certain shoes people don't like. Certain people don't like Jordan 1s. Some people do love Jordan 1s. You know, it just comes with the territory. So, all right. All right, I want to thank y'all for tuning in to this episode. Please like, share, and subscribe on YouTube. It's your boy Dirty D, Rumple Smooth Skin for those that know me on IG. And I'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace.